One of these days I'm going to get a video out on time and close to the release date of a movie. That day is not today. Hi there, I'm Rex King, and I apologize for the delay for this one. Today we're talking about Presents. So, Presents was directed by Steven Soderbergh and follows a family of four consisting of Lucy Liu as the mother, the father played by Chris Sullivan, the daughter played by Kalina Leong, and the son played by Eddie Mayday. I apologize if I mispronounced any of those names. And pretty much they move into this new house following a tragedy, and well, this new house seems to have some sort of presence. And that's your basic synopsis here. So this film's main allure or gimmick, depending on how you want to phrase it, is that for the entirety of the film, you are the ghost. You, the audience, are the ghost. And I was a little bit hesitant about that going into this film. I didn't know how they were going to pull that off or how it was going to feel overall. Luckily, I do think they managed to deliver a quite solid film here. The camera angles and the way they managed to capture the ghost or spirit, depending on how you want to phrase it, and basically how we follow this family through that being's eyes is really well done, and I was surprisingly invested in what was going on. Now, a lot of that is the story elements, as this film's and the core family is kind of very interesting to follow, especially their dynamics and just how they play off each other. I really was invested in what was going on with them. And to help with the atmosphere, the music done by composer Zach Ryan, who I've never actually heard any of his music till now. I've never seen any of the other films TV shows he's ever worked on, so yeah, I was a little bit surprised with how good the score was. It was very solid, and I really enjoyed it. I do think the film does have a couple issues. A lot of the characters in the family, mainly the older brother character, is a little bit underdeveloped. I feel like they could have gone a little further with some of these characters, and I kind of was intrigued by some of the setup here. I also was kind of interested in this subplot they bring up between the mother and the father, and kind of how the mother gets her money, it looks like. But we never really fully explored, and it just kind of leads to a dead end, and could have been completely dropped, and you wouldn't have lost anything from the story. And there were a couple moments in the editing where they cut a scene very abruptly, and it felt not as natural as if they had done a fade or something else. It just is a cut, and then immediately we're in the next scene, and time has passed, and it's really jarring at times. There are a couple scenes, especially towards the beginning, where I felt they could have let them go a little bit longer, but I don't know. I didn't feel right to me at times. But overall, I still enjoyed the film. I liked the family dynamic. I like the daughter character. I like how we follow her for most of the movie, and kind of how she's dealing with this tragedy that's kind of happened around her, and how she's coping with that. I really like that a lot as well. Um, I really feel like this film nailed what it was going for. I wasn't distracted by the gimmick. I really liked what they did. And I highly recommend this film to anyone who's looking for a cool family drama with a nice little spin on it. Now, that being said, I do want to address something real quick. This movie is not a horror movie. This movie is a family drama, like I said earlier. It is definitely not a horror movie. I know that some people have been calling this a horror movie, but there's nothing scary about this film at all. It is definitely not a horror film. So, yeah, if you're going to go into this, make sure you're aware of that. I'm going to give Presence a 7 out of 10. I felt this film was a surprise, and I'm glad it didn't just get caught up in its own gimmick. But that's what I think about Presence. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And I'll see you next time.